The following events took place across Canada over 48 hours in September 2016.
Slow your speed to 75 knots.
Okay.
We'll have two Saratechs hoist down, treat the patient, and put him in a harness in the zone. Hopefully everything goes as planned.
Check 190, clear rescue.
Obstacles for the aircraft, the cranes.
Roger. Good to go live if you guys are.
Roger. Hoist power's on. Cable cutter is enabled.
It's going to be my hoist to the back left corner.
Back left corner. Roger. Saratech safety check steered and complete clear. Saratech to the door. There. Saratech's on the sill. Halfway with holding. Steady forward. Steady forward. Check 1, 2. Go move! Clear to hoist.
In September 2016, 60 camera crews across the nation captured 48 hours with the men and women who keep Canada safe. These are their stories.
There's danger every day.
Good morning. 9 minutes before 6 a.m. It's a hot day once again.
Good morning, Tucker.
What do you want on your toast, baby?
Butter.
Morning. Did you have a good nap last night? What we tell the girls is Daddy goes to work to help people. If someone's lost, Daddy goes and searches for them and brings them back home to their family. I've been a Saratech since 2008, so we're looking at 7-8 years now.
Sergeant Jim Cook serves as a search and rescue technician, a SARTech, with one of the Royal Canadian Air Force's busiest squadrons.
There's
What do you
been a
want,
few
baby?
dicey calls that I'd rather not know about.
Yeah.
When you come home and you're like, the winch broke on the hoist, and I was dangling there for about a half hour. And
It's a roller coaster of a trade, and you see everything from missing kayakers to overturned vessels, 100 miles out there in the Arctic. So there's certain things you can talk with the family, and certain things I kind of hold back. See you guys later. Bye. Love you. If we're not on a rescue, we're typically flying, if the weather allows it.
For today's training operation, Jim will descend from a helicopter over the Atlantic to the deck of the Sir Wilfrid Grenfell, a Coast Guard ship helmed by Captain Chris Robson.
023, Captain. 023.
Bad weather is going to make the challenging drop to the boat deck all the more dangerous.
Yeah, certainly not ideal. Conditions are only going to get worse. They're not going to get better. Clutching in now.
Clutching in, Roger.
The waves will be up, wind will be cold. Yes, we are training, but something could possibly go wrong and turn into a real scenario pretty quick.
Today's exercise is overshadowed by events that played out over the last 48 hours.
We were just taking off the search for the 4 missing fishermen off of St. John's, Newfoundland. We spent like 2.5 days searching the area as intensely as we can.
The search and rescue team recovered only 2 of the fishermen's bodies.
That's the sort of stuff that is hard to put beyond you, but just knowing that I'm providing to people in my community is a great honor.
So you want associates, addresses, background, social media?
Yeah, and
Great.
vehicles.
I will do that.
Awesome. Thanks.
4 weeks ago, a Calgary man was shot dead in his apartment.
When a homicide happens, everything stops. Whether you're at a friend's house, kid's soccer game, whatever the case may be, you're going to be expected to respond to that call.
Detective Mike Shute has yet to make a significant breakthrough on the case. But an unusual discovery could turn things around.
2 days ago, there was a shotgun that was actually found on the road.
We typically don't find a lot of firearms on the street. We're going to take that shotgun down to our forensic firearms lab and see if we get lucky and it's a hit for a murder weapon.
Hey, Lauren.
hey,
Calgary's one of the only cities in the country to have its own forensics firearms lab.
When a gun comes in, we're able to start that analysis right away and get information to investigators. It's a huge benefit for them to have the lab here.
Fingerprints and DNA have already been taken from the gun. Now, firearms expert Lauren McCauley will try to identify whether it's the one used in Mike's homicide case.
If this gun gets identified to as homicide, he'll then go further to try to associate this gun with a suspect. from those initial examinations. It's the same gauge as what I have from the crime scene, so my next step will be to test fire that gun and then look at the microscopic markings to see, is this the gun?
Not often do we find shotguns that match the description discarded in the streets of Calgary, so with any luck, this comes out to be our murder weapon.
I love my job. Every day is something different. It's really fascinating.
This is real CSI, isn't it?
Well, on a different scale, we're doing what we can to help fight crime that's going on in our city. This is as real as it gets, yes.
Boom, red light.
I think we're a bit of a mystery to most people.
We're surrounded by trees, and most people don't really realize that we're here.
The Canadian Explosives Research Lab safety tests everything from fireworks to industrial blasting materials. But increasingly, their expertise is harnessed in the fight against terrorism.
We also conduct testing on what are called homemade explosives.
In the past 2 years, 16 Canadians have been charged with terrorism-related offenses.
So this is what we call the horseshoe. It's one of our testing facilities.
Chemists Kelly Armstrong and Bill Ridley are experimenting with a recipe for a homemade bomb.
There is no limit to, say, the terrorist creativity. There's always another way to create a newer, more powerful explosive.
Bill and Kelly's research helps law enforcement stay a step ahead of terrorists.
If we can identify certain chemicals, set limits on the quantities or the concentrations that would prevent the formation of these explosives, then that would be significant. What I've done is I prepared an igniter, and then I will add the powder carefully to the tube.
There are dozens of chemicals available in common household products that can be combined to make deadly weapons.
We do want to protect the secrecy of these ingredients. We wouldn't want to encourage would-be terrorists.
Our IR gun is going to let us record the temperature of the charge that we're going to set off.
Measuring the impact of these explosives will help to protect first responders.
You never know what's going to happen, and it does get a little nerve-wracking sometimes. Fire the hole! 3, 2, 1, fire! All clear.
Ouch.
The heat of that fireball would likely exceed 1,500 degrees Celsius.
You can see bits of the molten metal sprayed on them.
If it was set off in a crowded location, that would certainly injure people. This is clearly a hazardous mixture. Extremely fast burning, but subsonic. Anything that we can do to minimize the opportunities for bad people to take these useful chemicals and make them into explosives. That's everything for us.
But I love it. You know, it's not a monotonous 9-to-5 job. We're on 24/7, and being in Gander, you never know. It's not a matter of if, it's just a matter of when.
103 Squadron is part of a network of military, Coast Guard, police, and civilian agencies performing search and rescue.
We're going to be taking off at a Gander IFR, and we should have about an hour on scene, maybe a little bit more.
Each year, 103 Squadron responds to about 100 rescue callouts over a vast area stretching from the Maritimes to the Arctic.
I don't think there's anything better for job satisfaction when you get to help out somebody on their worst day. It'll be an overwater transition down to Hamilton Sound in the boat, Sir William Grenfell.
For today's boat hoist exercise, Sergeant Jim Cook and Master Corporal Anthony Bullen will be dropped 100 feet from the chopper to the Coast Guard ship below.
Weather's the biggest thing today. That does bump up the risk a little bit. Today, the weather is not good. It's about 200-foot ceilings, it's raining, it's bad visibility. Risk assessments, hazards, everybody's current and qualified. All right, let's do it. With weather like this, we try and mitigate the danger as much as we can. Obviously, when you're hoisting somebody out of a 34,000-pound helicopter, there's bound to be a certain level of risk there for sure.
Piloting today will be Captain Anna Stromenberg, a rookie who's been with the unit only 2 weeks.
I try just, focus on what I'm supposed to be doing up front. If you think about the fact that there's somebody, on the hoist, you'll freeze up and get really tense. Clear 2.
2's clear, please.
When we're on the hoist cable, we're just just wait on a hook. You know, our lives are in their hands.
Clear rotors.
Rotors clear.
Those SARTECs have to have great trust of the pilots flying them that we're not going to smash them off the side of a boat.
Cabin is secure. Pre-takeoff check is complete.
About a month ago, there was a homicide in the city, and I received from the scene a fired shot shell, which is a component that comes from when a shotgun is fired.
Firearms expert Lauren McCauley is comparing the shot shell from the murder scene to the one she test-fired from the shotgun found abandoned in the streets of Calgary.
Every gun is different, so I'm looking at unique markings on the firearm that get transferred to the fired shot shell.
If the markings from the test fire match, Detective Mike Shute will be a step closer to finding the killer of a 55-year-old man.
I think homicide investigations are very different than other police investigations. A family has lost a loved one. Shute speaking.
Hey Mike, it's Lauren.
I finished the testing with that shotgun.
And I just want to let you know
that is not your shotgun from
your homicide.
That's unfortunate.
I'll take the test fires and I'll
put them into IBIS to see if that shotgun is related to anything else.
Okay, perfect. Thanks, Lauren.
All right, thanks, Mike.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye. It's very stressful. Everybody's trying to get to that common goal, which is to solve that homicide and to provide that victim family with some resolution.
With respect to this gun, any avenues that he was following are done. Still a benefit to know that this is not the gun.
Lauren inputs the evidence from the test fires into IBIS, a national identification system that matches bullets and casings to other crimes.
If someone uses a gun more than once and the evidence is in there, we're going to make those connections to see if it's linked to any other crimes across the country.
Hey, it's a small harp seal. Baby one. It slide in the water. Oh,
Joe Nowdlack is an officer with Nunavut Corrections. For the next 48 hours, he's taking his work with inmates outside the prison walls.
We're the only jail in the whole world, I think, that we give guns to inmates to shoot. I've been doing this for 3 years now, and I love it. The inmates likes it too.
Wanna see some seals or bearded seals, whatnot, or beluga?
The Inuit Cultural Skills Program aims to keep offenders like Naisena from reoffending by reconnecting them with traditional culture and a sense of pride.
Clears my mind, not locked up behind walls or doors. It's a lot better out here.
The incarceration rate in Nunavut is over 6 times the Canadian average. By healing individuals, the program hopes to heal northern communities.
Like these guys, some of them, they never gone out hunting before, and they do feel good about it when they first learn how to do it.
Got it. Got some seal. He's got to cut it up. We're gonna go check it out. Probably go get a small piece to eat.
It may just look like cutting up seal, but it's showing a lot of respect and also personal respect for themselves.
It makes you think about how precious life is and respecting each other.
Each person will take part of the meat to take home.
Yeah, everything is shared. Like if we get Naisena to deliver some of the meat to an elder, it'll be very uplifting for him.
This precious time on the land is just one step in the rehabilitation process.
They're going back to the Inuit Culture Skills Program, then they will start their counseling.
I really enjoy being out here. It makes me think, I want to do better things in life, to stay out of trouble.
Can you tell the RNC that that's a hit and run?
Red 5, responding to the impact zone.
side.
He's still turning around there, so you can keep going with your orbits for now.
It's been less than 48 hours since 103 Squadron helped search for a lost fishing vessel. The next distress call could come at any time. So today, the squadron is performing an exercise to stay in top form.
So we're going to do a boat hoist sequence. Anna's flying, my first time flying with her, so first impressions are everything, eh? No pressure though.
Make it a good one.
Yeah, hopefully everything goes as planned.
Sergeant Jim Cook, known as Cookie, and Master Corporal Anthony Bullen will make a risky descent to a Coast Guard vessel to retrieve a patient.
Got some white caps.
Yeah.
Some wind.
Slow your speed to 75 knots there, Anna.
We try and mitigate the danger as much as we can, but at the end of the day, this is something dangerous that we're doing for sure.
Steering's going to be into wind. It's about 10 knots out of the southeast.
The wind plays a big part in it because the more the boat is moving, the more difficult it's going to be to stay steady in one position.
We're just going to go alongside the boat right now, assess the hazards.
Check 190, clear rescue door.
The flight engineer, Corporal Warren Taylor, will guide Captain Anna Stromenberg's positioning over the ship and operate the hoist.
Optimal for the aircraft, maybe the cranes.
Any error on the part of the pilot could drive a search and rescue technician into those cranes.
All right, man. Oh, man, good to go live if you guys are.
Roger. Hoist fire, please. Cable cutter is enabled.
We're striving for the helicopter to be as stable over the deck as possible to get the guys down safely.
It's going to be my hoist to the back left corner. Check.
There was swell and the boat was moving around. It's challenging to be able to keep a steady helicopter.
Clear, StarTech to the door. Clear. StarTech's up still. Halfway with holding. Steady forward. Steady forward. Clear, StarTech to the door. Clear. StarTech's up still. Clear right, move right 40. StarTech's halfway out and hold it.
As Sergeant Jim Cook dangles 40 feet over the Atlantic, Captain Anna Stromenberg maneuvers to land him safely on deck.
We're working very closely with the FE to time it, that we're able to put the guys over the deck when the sea is at the calmest.
Right 20, steady forward. Back 5, 9, 8, back and right 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Steady back and right. StarTech's on the deck. Working hook. Hook's off the deck. Nice work, Anna.
Next, Master Corporal Anthony Bullen is going over the sill.
StarTech's up still. Clear responsive. StarTech's 3/4 out. Hold. Steady forward. 5. Continue right 5. 4, 3, 2, 1. StarTech's over the rail. StarTech's on the deck working hook.
A crew member from the Sir Wilfrid Grenfell is standing by to play the role of rescue patient.
Okay, we'll send him down the sling. Roger. You ready for extraction? Clear right.
The patient is hoisted to safety with Anthony on a cable that bears 600 pounds.
StarTech's 3/4 in slow mode. StarTech's coming inside. Ready for Cookie. Move back right 10. Right 5. 3, 2, 1. Steady right. Cookie coming inside. You're clear to vessel.
We train a lot, but once we get the real call and you have a happy ending, it really means the world for sure.
Patient is here.
Phone from 910, that's it for us today. We're headed back to Gander. Thanks very much for your help today.
Happy, thank you.
Okay, lowering. Lowering.
There you go. Have a nice day.
Okay, roll him onto his belly, because it's a lot easier when we roll him into this. He weighs 178 pounds without anything on him, and he doesn't help you. It's very much like your university is trying to drag home one of your drunken buddies.
At the Canadian Explosives Research Lab, the next big bang could save the life of a first responder.
We're going to do some tests on a medium-level bomb suit, typically used by police forces, bomb squads, SWAT teams. 1, 2, 3. Good. This will determine whether somebody can survive a bomb blast wearing our suit. Although this is a dummy, this is life and death stuff.
On average, Canadian first responders deal with at least one explosives incident every 48 hours.
So we have him facing forward. He takes the brunt of the blast. We have pressure gauges here at his ear, because the ear is the most susceptible to pressure. Also in his chest, we have 2 more pressure gauges, and he reacts the same way a human would. We're testing it out on whatever it is that Bert has cooked up for us.
We're going to make a small parcel bomb, something that a first responder might encounter if they find a suspicious package. So I'm going to take this plastic explosive, cut about 100 grams. So plastic explosive is relatively malleable. It's very stable. And there you go, your suspicious package.
And we are armed. Charging! Ready to fire! 3, 2, 1, fire! That's a pretty good hit. That's a good hit. It's a good fireball.
Explosives researchers are testing to find out if a newly developed bomb suit has what it takes to save a life.
We had a good detonation. Yeah, all look good.
So the visor's still on.
Bomb disposal experts working with Canada's 225 police services and military put themselves in the line of fire on behalf of others.
The outside is a little charred, again, as expected, but he held up. Helmet's still on one piece. Everything stayed where it should be. Suit worked well.
It's great to see when the work actually comes to something. The bomb suit's a good example, and someone's being protected. That's why you get up in the morning.
The following events took place across Canada over 48 hours in September 2016.
114, run on a favorable from York Mills. Make your way over to Lawrence, please.
Control 51, run 5-1. Okay there, guys?
We've got a medical at Dundas Station.
Bleeding from the head. Dave's on one copy.
Bleeding from that, we don't know why. Unknown, okay. And units be advised, unknown how he sustained his injury at this time.
Service is holding southbound at Dundas. Person is still on the train.
We're now turning back trains at Bloor.
It's got to be fairly serious if the train's not moving.
In September 2016, 60 camera crews across the nation captured 48 hours with the men and women who keep Canada safe. These are their stories.
There's danger every day.
Good morning, it's 10 degrees and mainly clear.
Well, the reason I came up to you is to check, make sure you're all right up here.
I'm leaving now. Hope you're ready.
Met the blue line. In over. Wrist shot. Safe. Rachel, you got gym today at school?
Only music.
Music today?
I want to have gym.
My favorite subject.
Before they go to school every day and I'm gone for the next 24 hours, and I should just sit down and talk to them and save. Just spend that bit of time with them before I go.
Jerry Locke is an 18-year veteran of the St. John's Regional Fire Department.
Okay, everybody got everything? Put your rain jacket on because you guys are gonna have to wait for the bus.
Oh.
Bye, love you. Have a good day.
Thank you, Miss Huck. I'll miss them for the next 24. Yeah.
Have fun with your buddies.
See you.
See you, sweetheart.
Have a good day.
Hopefully the house won't fall apart while I'm gone.
Oh, as usual. Love you.
My mind is always at home when you leave first.
I don't like to tell them too much about how my job is dangerous, because I don't want them to worry. They're upset enough now when Dad is gone for 24 hours.
St. John's firefighters respond to an average of 5,000 calls each year.
Every time we move, it's for someone else's misery. So I hope we don't have any calls.
On an average day, the Toronto Transit Commission's 154 bus and streetcar routes and 4 subway lines are packed with more than 1.5 million commuters.
Good morning, Control Francis.
Monitoring every moment on the system is transit control.
Control 51, run 51.
So important to the TTC, its location is kept secret.
Can we contact bus 1556 and find out what's going on?
It's the central go-to spot in order to get issues resolved.
We had an assault operator was punched in the face. Suspect described as male white, under 6 feet tall, last seen traveling southbound. When I'm watching the screens, I just look to see if there's any crowds where there shouldn't be, or then I look on the train map to see if there's any gaps where there might be a pileup of customers.
Up to 4 operators monitor each of the city's subway lines, relaying delays to staff in charge of connecting bus and streetcar routes.
So you just need a stop adjustment. Okay, not a problem.
They also inform the public of any changes in service.
We push out all our social media alerts whenever we have a diversion, street level as well as subway level.
106, if you could start making your way to Lawrence West Station, please. We're getting reports of a fight by the convenience store there. I try and treat every call like I'm sending my mom to. I dispatch my mother. She's a supervisor. She's a mobile supervisor for the TTC. Yeah, it's the only place I could tell my mom what to do.
Operator on 61. You have permission to keep out with caution.
46 GC's out, 43 Central still en route. With us, it's like as soon as we get the call, somebody's on it.
Staying on top of problems is crucial, especially in the thick of rush hour, where one train delay can quickly snowball.
It kind of has a chain reaction effect because everything behind it has to wait.
They were going to go check on him and see what's going on.
It's going to be really interesting to see what happens. If you're a fan of chaos, this is the place for you. Control response to cab 111.
Hey, girls. Good morning. Good morning.
Angela Brackett has been starting her mornings the same way for nearly 8 years.
We're taking the kids to school.
Come on, guys.
We walk around the community and we go from each building and pick up the kids.
Good morning. Oh, my God. How are you? Gotta go to school.
Within our community in 2008, we had an horrific shooting and a 17-year-old teenager got killed.
You couldn't wait any longer on me? Sorry.
He was just going to buy milk for his mom and got caught up in something that was not of his own and lost his life. It kind of brings such fear that parents weren't taking their kids to school anymore. And so that's how this got started.
We're going to meet the next group on the other stairs. Good morning, Good morning, good morning, good morning.
After the shooting, Angela mobilized community volunteers, city council, and the Toronto police to walk neighborhood kids to school.
Let's go, honey bunnies, let's go. You know the rules. No running, no jumping, no skipping. Thank you.
We started with 20 kids, and to this day, we have over 89 kids that is enrolled in the program.
Everybody happy? Good job.
Just a heads up. Fire department.
Bonjour. So this is our medical stuff. Make sure we check it. And sometimes little things do fall off. It is in a moving vehicle, and it does get vibrations and bounce around. All good to go. Here we go. Alarm bells.
Once the alarm goes off, you get that adrenaline rush. You're needed. You just go.
The firefighters aim to get out the door in 80 seconds and arrive on scene within 4 minutes.
Go down Prescott Street on the right-hand side.
We got a medical call. We have a man with his leg injured, and he's on board of a ship.
Did they get us in there or what? No, right down the end.
We have some new security features put on our port, and we're having trouble getting access. You can get in right here. He's letting you through. Things are going through our mind is how are we getting this guy out? The doors of a ship are not like the doors of our home. What am I going to be faced with?
In St. John's, firefighters are attending to an injured male at the port.
How'd you do it? How deep did it go?
Medical calls and alarm bell responses make up about 90% of the fire department's call volume.
Fire department is just not firefighting anymore. Typically, we are first on the scene. When paramedics show up, I'll pass on the information on that I know about this guy.
Male, cut to his leg, O2 levels are 98, pulse is about an 85, no medications, no medical history. Anything changes en route to hospital, for better or for worse, well, they can tell. It was a deep cut. He was just a few inches away of hitting some major arteries.
Each shift, we don't know what we're going to get. It's going to be busy, it's going to be slow. There's things that I've seen being in the fire department now for the last 18 years. I tell my wife a lot of the stuff that we deal with because she too was with the RCMP for many years. She understands all the stresses that come with this job and the dangers, and she understands sometimes when you may come home you're not yourself. When you finish up the call, we'll sit down and have a coffee or a cup of tea and talk about what we just dealt with. And that's our way of dealing with it, and it certainly works. It helps for sure.
As the morning rush peaks, so do the number of calls coming into Toronto's transit control.
At 146 for Bloor Station Transit Control.
Southbound, south end, COA for male with pink shirt.
Roger that, sir. Thank you. 46 BT copies. We got a report of a customer not boarding trains. With the subway crews, when they're going through the station, they're looking to see if anybody's left behind because that's a red flag for them. 46 BT copies.
50, it's no one to control.
There's a call at Bloor Station with
regards to a customer not boarding train. It could be somebody setting up to
hurt themselves.
50 is on one copy.
With 11 suicides and 5 attempts on the TTC in 2015 alone, dispatcher Adisa Francis sends special constables to search for the person failing to board.
Sorry to bother you. We had a call for someone not boarding trains.
When something needs to be attended to, our special constables, they're my go-to because they're in the system.
Okay, have a good day. We make arrests, we apprehend people under the Mental Health Act that are in crisis, but our primary function is being first responders for people who really do need help.
When I was a kid, I actually witnessed somebody jump in front of a train with my grandmother, and to her it was traumatic to the point where she hasn't been on a train since.
The constable's search for the non-boarder comes up negative.
He's obviously gone on a train and went on his way.
Great job.
Good job.
Good boy. Find this guy.
Growing up here, we wouldn't drink water coming from the tap. We would trust the water from the river more than water coming from the plant.
Poplar Hill First Nation, a remote community in Western Ontario, spent close to 1,000 days on a boil water advisory in the last decade.
Back then, we would boil it every time we wanted to drink it. But now we don't, we could drink it straight from the tap. I'm going to work. Yeah. Whether it's raining or not, I prefer to walk to work. It's not very long. After finishing high school, I was unemployed for a long time, and it was depressing going to bed and knowing I won't be waking up to go to work. Water treatment plant.
Nico's life changed after he learned how to operate his community's water treatment plant.
Growing up, I always dreamt of leaving Poplar Hill, but now thanks to this training, I feel responsible for my hometown to ensure that their water is safe and pleasant to drink.
Hello, Nico.
Hey.
Hi.
Each day, Nico gathers water samples to analyze the quality.
This pink looks good.
And test for dangerous bacteria like E. coli.
If there was any E. coli in this water, a square would fluoresce.
Previously, samples had to be sent away for testing, leaving the community on constant boil water advisories.
There's no E. coli in any of these samples. For me to do what I do and have people my age and younger see me doing it, I feel accomplished and proud that I am a contributing member of the community. Bye, Susan.
Oh, bye, Nico.
Get you a 51 run, 5-1.
114, run on a favorable from York Mills. Make your way over to Lawrence, please.
At TTC Transit Control,
We've got a medical at Dundas Station on board the train.
an emergency is reported on board a train on the city's busiest subway line.
Male bleeding from the head in car 5894, 5894.
58 zone 1, copy.
Bleeding from that, we don't know what. Unknown, okay. And units be advised, unknown how he sustained his injury at this time.
Special constables are immediately dispatched to the train, which is now holding at Dundas Station.
The person is still on the train. Apparently they sustained an injury to their head.
We're now turning back trains at Bloor.
It's got to be fairly serious if the train's not moving.
The St. John's Fire Department is on the move after receiving a call from a local security company.
We're responding right now to a residential alarm. Turn left. Smoke detector activated inside a house. You smell it? That's good.
The security system called us and said, no, we're good.
Some smoke detectors, not the time, all right? Say when supper's done. No sweat. We set it off ourselves. Glass of red wine looks good, though.
Engine 6, Central Command, York 010.
You're welcome. No worries, hey. They're having pizza and red wine. Awesome.
I like red wine, but beer goes with pizza.
False alarm due to cooking accident at that residence that time. It is an embarrassing situation that, oh my God, I have the fire department here. I like to use a bit of humor at that point in time and just to make sure that people are never ever concerned about not wanting to call the fire department.
8421, 1019.
Some days are diamonds, some days aren't so.
Who's got radios?
Subcast 910 on 1321.
On one of Toronto's busiest subway lines, service grinds to a halt after a medical emergency.
Right now, the person is still on the train. Apparently they sustained an injury to their head. Was it going on or coming off? They were coming off the train with their walker and their wheel got caught and they kind of fell over the walker, which caused some form of injury.
Okay, guys, we're not moving anywhere. Could you please offload at Union?
No southbound trains are getting through as paramedics assist the elderly man.
Safety and security is priority over service. We got to focus on that individual who needs help.
From the train at this time.
Roger, mail's off the train. Train's clear to proceed.
We are clear. When everybody gets to go where they need to, even when it's a medical getting to go to the hospital, as long as everybody gets to where they need to go, that's a great day for me.
I think the public doesn't realize what we do on a day-to-day basis.
We're not here just to check your fare. We're here to protect them on the transit system.
Taxi across runway 33 left and right, Bravo and hold for Romeo.
Listen, go or you're going to be joining them for the night.
Hey, buddy, how was your day? Hey, sweetheart, how was your day? Excellent. What'd you do at school? I love you, buddy. Give Mom a kiss. Love you. See you in the morning. Take care. Here we go. All good in the home front. I'm going to bed.
As the St. John's crew turns in for the night, a Vancouver fire station is just starting theirs.
What do you want to see, buddy? All right, hoses. My boys like to call in and check out the hoses and the tools. You want to see a person, like maybe Lachlan? How's it going, bud? My best friends are guys that I work with that I've met through the job. It's so delicious.
I'm just glad not in the dorm. Beans. Got my own problem, my own room.
We are a tight-knit group, like family, right?
We're gonna flip to see who does dishes.
What you have to do is you take a coin with your lucky loonie. You have to flip it. It has to go above an object. You slam it down on the table. The odd man out doesn't do dishes. If you launch your coin off the table, you do dishes.
That's it. Tail. Head. Tail. Three flips! Does he know where the mop is?
It's like a bomb went off in here. You guys are up? All right.
The station's medical team is dispatched to an emergency. Vancouver firefighters rush to a medical emergency.
She's 82 years old, and she's in a wheelchair, and she gets stuck out in her balcony. You know what? We might have to call the Quint for this.
Yeah, dispatch. Can you respond to Quint for assist for entry into this building?
Josh Havilar's unit heads out to assist the medics in the Quint, a fire engine equipped with multiple ladders.
We gotta get there quickly, but I gotta make sure that we all get there safely so we can do our job.
We're going to help you, man. We're going to climb up there and help you out.
An elderly woman is trapped on her balcony.
I'm scared. We'll get you back inside, okay?
There's our boys right now. Hey, Mikey, the Quint's here. Heads up, guys.
You never really know what's gonna be thrown your way. Someone is in a situation where they can't deal with it themselves and they're calling for help. It's difficult sometimes, right? But we all do this because we want to help people. Helping people is probably the most rewarding part of the job for us.
Thanks, guys. Thanks a lot.
That's what we do. That's what we're here for, right?